5 signs you're being cast as the villain. One of the most painful aspects of parental estrangement is not just the distance, it's the narrative. Many parents describe the same disorienting experience. They are no longer simply misunderstood. They are redefined. Not as imperfect, not as human, but as the problem. Today, we're talking about 5 signs you may be experiencing this shift. Family conflict is complex, and every relationship contains differing perspectives, emotional injuries, and subjective interpretations. But in some estrangement situations, parents report something deeper than disagreement. They describe feeling cast into a rigid role, one where their intentions, history, and humanity are flattened into a simplified identity: the villain. This discussion is not about assigning blame. It's about recognizing patterns that many estranged parents quietly struggle with. Sign number 1. Your past is rewritten without nuance. A common sign is the reframing of history in absolute terms. Memories that once included warmth, closeness, support, or shared joy may be minimized or erased entirely. Complex events become simplified into evidence of harm or failure. Parents often hear, "You were always," "You never," "Our entire relationship was." Human relationships rarely fit into absolutes. When years of layered experiences are collapsed into a single negative storyline, it can feel deeply destabilizing. Not because conflict didn't exist, but because complexity disappears. Sign number 2, your motives are interpreted negatively regardless of action. Another sign is when your intentions are filtered through a consistently negative lens. Attempts to communicate may be seen as manipulation. Distance may be seen as abandonment. Support may be seen as control. Silence may be seen as indifference. No response feels safe. This dynamic places parents in an impossible position where behavior is judged not by content, but by predetermined interpretation. Sign number 3, you are assigned disproportionate responsibility. Estrangement. Narratives sometimes concentrate responsibility onto one person. Parents may be framed as entirely responsible for relational breakdowns that were shaped by multiple individuals, circumstances, and influences. Statements may imply, "You caused this. This is because of you. If you had been different." While self-reflection is healthy, disproportionate blame ignores the reciprocal nature of relationships and the autonomy of adult children. Sign number 4. Attempts at clarification are dismissed without engagement. Many parents describe efforts to discuss misunderstandings being rejected outright. Conversations may be avoided, shut down, or framed as invalidating before meaningful dialogue can occur. When curiosity disappears and conclusions become fixed, parents often experience profound helplessness, not because they refuse accountability, but because discussion itself is no longer possible. Sign number 5. You begin internalizing the narrative. Perhaps the most damaging sign is internal. Over time, repeated exposure to a negative narrative can lead parents to question their own memory, character, and worth. Thoughts may emerge: am I really this harmful? Did I completely fail? Was everything I believed about myself wrong? This internalization can intensify depression, anxiety, shame, and identity destabilization, especially when the parent's lived experience does not align with the portrayal. Perception is personal, memory is subjective, emotional experiences are real. Recognizing the pain of being cast as the villain is not about invalidating your child's feelings. It is about acknowledging the psychological toll of rigid narratives, identity reduction, and relational polarization. 2 truths can coexist: your child's emotional reality and your experience of being mischaracterized. Estrangement is painful enough, but when it is paired with identity distortion, The emotional impact can feel overwhelming. If this resonates with your experience, you are not alone. If this video resonated with you, you're welcome to like and subscribe to Depth of the Quiet. You can watch quietly without any pressure to engage. And if you feel safe sharing your experience, the comments are open. If you'd like to explore these themes more deeply, you may find support in the books The Quiet Between Us and Depth of the Quiet by Latina Sidoroff, available in paperback and Kindle on Amazon. For spouses supporting an estranged parent, Standing Beside the Broken by Stas Sidoroff offers a compassionate perspective from the partner's side of the journey. What